mental, just something to say I made it throughout the day. All right. Also, the most important thing that you can have is your flexibility, help with your circulation, and also we're gonna make sure we have our water so we stay hydrated and get the stretch in. All stretches are 1 minute, so everybody that's been here already know all stretches are 1 minute. Should already walk, should already jog, should already jumping jacks, ran in place, or jump rope. We should already done those. All right, let's get started. Our first stretch is easy, just simply squatting down. If you squatting here, that's fine. That's what you got. If you can get a little lower the next time, lift a little lower, and if we're down here, you made it. It does not matter if you're all the way down or if you're not. We want to increase whatever we have. As long as you're doing better than you were doing the day before, the week before, the second before, you're doing great to me. We got 1 minute squatting down. That's all we're doing. We're gonna warm up our hips. You can move around some, which I normally do. I don't like sitting in one place. You clear your mind and know that you've made it through another week. Healthy, happy. Nothing else extra going on. All of our lives are not the same. Our health situation is not the same. But if we can improve day by day, reduce the amount of time we have to take in some type of medication, we're going to improve our way of living, our way of being, our mind fog. All of that's going to clear up. Now we're going up and down, 1 minute. It's not a rush. It's not to see how many we can get in. It's just working your leg. Remember, we're stretching, but we're strengthening as well. So we get squats in, but we're going all the way down. We want full range of motion. I don't want to barely be able to squat. I don't want to have assistance getting up. And if I do have assistance, I want it to be my own assistance. Under my own restrictions. No limitations. Remember, we're not trying to rep out, get as many reps in as can. We're not doing none of that. Those are during the week workouts. 10 seconds before we switch. 5 seconds before we switch. Now we're going down, squat down. Stand, turn this way. Easy. Instead of me setting my feet up and being flat, I'm not doing that. I'm rolling my heel over because I'm working the flexibility in my ankle. I want my stabilization muscles to start working in my ankle. I'm working my flexibility within my inner thigh, my adductors. I want them to be as flexible as possible. I don't need to be walking around talking about I slipped and tore my groin. I don't need none of that, so I'm gonna stretch it out on Saturday with y'all. Now remember, if you can't do everything we're doing, no big deal. It's all about improvement. It's all about getting to a better level and doing it a little bit better every day. If you 1% better every day, you can help to be 100% better every 100 days. And that's less than within a year. You can't beat that to be 100% better with less within a year. That's amazing. You know, I mean, you have at least 3 times to be 100% better within 1 year. That's 300%. For those who math for lacking, it's 300% better. Rolling my ankles over in 1 year. That's amazing. Now where they do that at? Again, it's Parents Raising Athletes. I'm Master Fitness Trainer Chaos. And this is our Saturday strengthening workout. Stretching and strengthening workout. It's going to help improve your circulation, help improve your flexibility. I want to be able to get in a position. I want to be able to get out of that position as well. All right, it's 1 minute. Now we're going down 1 knee. Let's go left knee. In and out. I said, flexibility is amazing. But if I get in a position I can't get out of it, it ain't good for nobody. Nobody. Stay hydrated. There's another thing good about flexibility. I ain't never worked out being able to drink water. But when you're stretching, I don't have to stop. And when you stretch, it will work up the water I need, help oxidize my joints. And it's not a problem. You know, if I leave it right there, I'm gonna just hit it again. About to switch in 5 seconds. And I'm switching. So now, just because I'm talking about my hip, don't think that nothing else is working. Like, when they give you medication, they have all these crazy side effects. Don't think that when you see one side effect, that that's the one that you got. You're getting all the other ones too. You might not see and notice that you're getting all the other side effects too, or you have an issue with them too, but you definitely getting the other ones too. But with this, the benefit is, I might not be talking about my glutes being stretched out. I might not be talking about the mobility of my ankle and pulling back or rolling my ankle again, but I'm getting the benefits from that too. I'm never mentioning my core right here. My core is working for me, the most. And that's what's holding me up, stopping me from falling forward. Now I'm alternating. That's literally what's stopping me from falling forward. It's my core. And I'm still working my core, even though I'm alternating here. Still working my core, because that's what's stopping me from falling forward. Still working my lower back. That's what's maintaining my posture. But if you know and been here with me, we're educated. We all know our lower back is our core. All of that's your core cage. Your core and ab work don't stop to just the front. You got your abductors, got your front abs, and then if you go back, all of that's your core. All of that make up your core. It's not one or the other, because they're all connected. Now, going down, both legs forward and back. Both legs forward and back. Like I said, I want to be able to get in a position and strong enough to get out of that position as many times as I see fit. That's the workout for the day. So we got stretching, we got stretching, correction, we got stretching, and strengthening. All of this is being stretched out. And that's why I feel it at. The bottom of my feet, where all of my pressure points in there, and it's being stretched. Now I'm stretching out where people, and a lot of track coaches tell you that you can't stretch. It's your shins. I'm stretching out my shins by pointing my toes. You'll start getting shin splints. This is what you can do for that. So now I'm gonna stretch it out. I'm holding it right now. I'm gonna show y'all the exercise for that stretch. A lot of track coaches are gonna tell you that you can't stretch that shin splints out, however you can. And hopefully this will help you not get shin splints, because that is something you do not want to deal with. You walk all day, so anything dealing with your shins and your Achilles tendons is going to prevent you from walking well. 5 seconds before we switch. Actually, I'm doing exercise now. I'm now rolling. Roll over each side and help put more of a stretch on each side. Like I said, this is helping with your shin. So if you have shin splints, you have pain and stuff that come across your fibula, you want to make sure you're knowing how to stretch them, but also if you stretch them now, it'll prevent you from having to stretch them later. I actually think this is my first time doing my stretching and strengthening workout that I've actually remembered to implement these. 15 seconds before we switch. Once we switch, we go into hamstrings. And everything connected. So when I'm stretching my hamstring, I'm definitely stretching out my calves. Because everything is connected along with my glutes. Alright, let's go to hamstring. I'm standing up on my left leg, on my left foot. I'm going down to my right leg. The paraphrasing athletes, we want to be able to last longer than the kids, because you're going to have to deal with all the kids. If you have one kid, fine and well, but if you have multiple kids, you got to be able to deal with them and give all of them a great deal of yourself, which is fine. That's who deserves it. You know what I mean? But you also deserve to be healthy and well after you give that portion of yourself. Now, when it comes to other people, because we like to take care of people, when it comes to other people, you want to give a healthy dose of hell no's along with very random and less frequent yes. So therefore, you're not overdoing yourself. Again, I'm still stretching out the bottom of my foot by being on my right leg and staying upon the balls of my foot while coming down and stretching out my hamstring, keeping my right leg, or my left leg, or rather, my left foot dorsiflex, which is up, keeping my left foot at a 90-degree angle up. Gravity's gonna do the rest. Don't hold yourself up. Don't let yourself be pushed down by your weight. You weigh that amount, be able to deal with that amount within your flexibility. Alright, now we're coming back and we're doing the exercise for this hamstring, for this right side. So we just go on one side, come to the middle, back. To the middle, back to my right leg, up. I don't feel like I'm stretching the hamstring enough. And put my hand behind me to make sure I'm turning enough to feel it in my hamstring. I want my hamstring to be able to work under fire and to be able to support my weight no matter what I'm doing. Back to the middle, back to my hand. Now I'm switching to the left. Again, I'm keeping my hand behind my leg to make sure I'm turning and getting that work on the hamstring. Middle, back to the hand. Dorsiflex. Don't forget the dorsiflex, put up at a 90-degree angle. Excellent work, 20 seconds on the stretch. 10 seconds on the stretch. Alright. Have a seat now. Knees up. Let them fall down, hit the ground. Bring this to the back. toes are pointed. Back up, son. We're stretching out a lot of our glutes, our lower back. You should feel all of this. We're stretching out a lot of our glutes, the lower back. Move some. They're gonna get that stretch in. A good stretch for this amazing Saturday. Already wake up knowing the day is amazing. The start of it is perfect. Can't get no better than waking up. You had a perfect start. And you can't let nobody mess it up before breakfast is over. You feel me? So since we know that we had already started out perfect, you should already be happy for that. That alone. Knees up, fall down, lean over, push your knee to the back, and it's not out like this. Turn it all the way over. Deep breath. Let it out. Deep breath. Let it out. Alright? We're coming up. This is our stretching. This is our strengthening portion. We already did the stretch to it. Now we're going to do the exercise to it. I'm releasing like this, and I'm supposed to come up, tap here, and back up. That way you keep the tension on, and you're constantly working that muscle. Excellent work. Amazing start to an amazing day, which is a great end to an amazing week. Can't beat it. 10 seconds coming up. Well, burn. Alright, both legs up, fall down, here, and we on it. Remember, it's not a sit. You tap and go, tap and go. If you have to take a rest in the midst of the exercise or whatever, that's fine. But we want to do it properly so it benefits us properly. I want to do the work mainly because I want a certain type of progress. And if I want a certain type of progress at a high quality, I got to do high quality work. You can't put out bad work and expect to create improvement. You can't look for improvement for the work that you didn't do. You can't be disappointed in that. You know you didn't do it, and you know this is what you got, okay, then you should be okay with that. But if you're not, and I'm not, then give me what I earn. And this is what I earn. I earn the best. I'm going to put out the best for you so I can make sure I get that. I don't want to write best on a sheet of paper and then get the paper back from you and you got okay. All right? Coming up on this side, not picking up our feet, we're coming up on this side. All right? All of this is core. Even though we focus on our hip flexors, we've been working core this entire session. Feet stay planted. All I'm doing is rolling my hips. Of course, if you can't do it at that level, it is perfectly fine. And the level that you're doing it is perfect. All right, lunge. put my arm up, you may think it's to stretch out my upper body, but really I'm stretching out my hip flexor more. I put my arm down, I relax it. So make sure I'm tense there. Because I want to stretch it, I put my arm here, and I lean back. Making sure my toes are pointed forward. For 5 seconds. Switch. Don't focus on the stretch so much. Once you get in the position, focus on your breathing. Then relax, then control. And 1 minute's gonna be there. And 1 minute ain't going nowhere. So don't worry about that. We're gonna get proper breaths and a good stretch. That's the only focus. And 1 minute ain't going nowhere. It's there. 15 seconds. See, when I look down, see what happened? Whenever I focus on that time, I start messing up. Other than that, I was fine. And then, now we got pulse. It's going up and down. We're gonna go down and up. And it's not fast. You put your hand on your knee, you can feel it shaking. That's what you want. Now you're activating the smaller muscles to help out the ligament, the stabilization muscle. That's what stabilizes your leg. When you're running, when you're walking, when you're pushing to get up and you got a strain, the stabilization muscles are activated. And they're holding that knee in position so it can work fluently. So we don't want to speed through that because then we're going to be working more on our major muscles the faster you push. But I'll tell you the truth, it's working. So focus on your breathing. Oh, good. I made it all the way. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Let's go. Master Fitness Training Chaos. And this is how we do this word. We're making a good video today. No issues, no problem. We ain't skipping nothing. Matter of fact, I just remembered to ask it for me. Great video. Remember, we don't want to go fast. We're not focused on major muscles. We focus on stabilization muscles around the ligaments to help support that knee and how fluent you go through your motions throughout your day. 15 seconds. And we're shaking too. That's what you want. Yeah. Good work. Laying on the side. I can't even bend down when the leg was shaking. They can break your heart in this thing. Head not here. Head here. Head to the front of the arm. Head on the front of the arm. Most of y'all that's been with me, your head should be down towards that mat. Or on the mat. "20 seconds on the rest. This stretch right here to me is rest between the next segment that we gotta do. Less aggressive than the others until you get to the exercise, of course. You switching? Head not here. Head to the front of that arm. You want that arm behind your neck, behind your head. To help put this hand so you don't have to use it as much. You can go from here, put your leg behind you, and that'll help stop you from rolling over. 30 seconds on the stretch. Remember, our focus when we're stretching is always your breathing. Our focus on these drills, always your breathing. No matter what you're doing, your breathing is everything. From boxing to wrestling to meditation, your breathing is everything. Remember, this form of stretching, training, even hard lifting is a form of meditation with you and yourself and your Most High, helping you get on the plane, and I mean a mental plane, with your Most High. Time that you take out for yourself should never make you feel guilty for getting on a plane, a mental plane, higher than the rest of the world to be able to look down and see your deeds. Pull through the ground, pull behind the head extension. I'm not pulling here before I get there. I'm coming behind my head because that's what I'm working. The benefit of the exercise is repetition and getting in this area, which is behind my head. It's starting to burn. Go! That's also why I got this mat here, so I won't be hitting my head on the floor. It's all coming behind the head, though. The stretch was behind the head, so the arm every single time should hit behind my head. And then I'm pulling through the ground with my elbow. You know, we're not focused on that speed, because I can easily go here. We're just hitting repetition. We want to make sure our arms are able to go above our head. So we're going to use our weight and gravity to help with that. Arm out to the side. Bring your body over. Coming across your neck. Stand relaxed, focusing on your breathing again. Your breathing is everything. It helps calm your nerves. It helps relaxes you. It helps put your body at ease when you want to stress it out. And if you're active, the more active you are, the better you deal with stress. And the more active you are, not only better you deal with stress, the better your body responds in cold stress. Your body will respond to stressful situations in a more calm manner, while at the same time it's going to log it in as not as stressful. Because it dealt with it, and that's your body DNA. I mean, that you deal with trauma better than anybody else. Not saying that you're the best, just because you work out, you're going to be the best at it, but you're going to deal with it far better than the old you would have. After this, we're going to cobra stretch. Got 30 seconds on the stretch. Okay, your stretch right here is not focused on your neck, it's focused on your back. I'm stretching my left shoulder out, and I'm making sure I feel the pull in my back. So I'm bringing my arm across my throat, across my neck, and letting gravity pull me down. I want to relax and make sure I'm not resisting the stretch. Make sure you're not resisting the stretch. You got cobra. I want to make sure that I'm locked out as much as possible. and your head is up, looking at the ceiling. And what you're thinking about, how amazing your day gonna be, how amazing your week was. Now you don't want to get caught up in your accomplishments, because it can stop you from a lot of progression. You don't want to get caught up, but you definitely want to take a moment and let yourself know how great you've been. Now, let's move on to our progression. Let's move on to the next thing we're going to accomplish. I don't want to get caught up here and be stuck and congratulate myself. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 26, 29, 30, 24, 25, 26, 41, 42, 46, 47, 49, 50, 52, 54, 56, 61, 63, 65, 67, 69, 71, 73, 75, 77, 79, 81, 82, 84, 85, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 2, 94, 95, 96. 96. 96. Man, my boys gonna talk about me for that one. All right, stretching out our chest. 96. I know you're gonna have something to say. 96. God. My pecs are burning. All it is about muscle endurance. We do a lot of push-ups at the beginning of the week. So I want to make sure that I'm increasing my endurance so I can go longer. That's it. Arms out flat, and I'm pushing myself over, again using gravity to help stretch out them pecs. Oh, excellent work done. I'll take 96. Why it bothered me though, because I know my boys are trying to beat my number. Sometimes they beat my number. I can't put out no bad work, because they be looking for that. They be looking for a chink in my armor, so they can tell me they beat me. God. They be looking for a chink in my armor. I can't have that. You gotta always know who the king. There's only one king. There can be a few princes in the kingdom, and there's a whole lot of peasants. There can be a few princes in the kingdom. However, there's only one king, and that's me. Let's go. 92. And for those who don't know, I know those are not push-ups. What I'm doing is still oxidizing my muscle by increasing the endurance on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, 121, 122, 123, 124, 125, 1 Alright. Now we got sciatic. We're rolling out our back. Good work, good work. Excellent work, excellent. Let yourself know. You give everybody compliments throughout the day, and we walk around with low self-esteem. Give yourself some daily affirmations. Excellent work, good work, good work. Say it all the time, and it'll become habit. You keep saying it out, it become habit, it become a fact. Once it becomes a fact, you have no other choice but to believe it, because everybody else gonna be telling you, damn, you the shit. You know what I mean? I'm not fitness trainer chaos, and these are our daily affirmations. Hold. Breathing, breathing. Focus on your breathing. Yes, my feet is touching the ground. If yours can't, that's fine. Good work. Oh, so then my shoulders, everything's stretched out. Stay hydrated, stay hydrated, stay hydrated. We had 38 minutes. Normally I finish this workout in 44 minutes. Normally. Now we at 38. We almost done. I ain't gonna even wait. We're going to side to side, working our obliques now. There's a lot of shoulders involved. Oh God, that's the best I ever did though. I'm happy for myself. And normally it's not like that. Now we got sit up, get ups. No cotton needed. Only work needs to be done. I'm at 40, I'm not gonna get to 44. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, God, 43 seconds. Remember, it takes a village to do the shit that we do. And in this village, we fucking love you.